Hello YouTubers, I'm here with a garden update. I know it's been a while, haven't did one since the storm that came through. The strawberries are starting to look pretty good again. So are my greens, my asparagus is doing fine. This was my cherry 100. What I did with my tomato plants, I pretty much knocked off just about all the leaves. They were so badly beaten and bruised, didn't want no disease, and they've come back pretty good. I'm going to show you some in the bed in a second. These are some of my container plants. Pepper's doing quite well. I put probably about a good 6 peppers off this plant. Got another collie over here. Some lettuce sneaking in right there. If you look at my tomato plants, they're kind of bare when it comes to leaves. But I intentionally did that. But what I did do, I waited until I started seeing some of the suckers start to come before I went and stripped the leaves. So I gave it a good 5 or 6 days at least. Made sure the suckers were starting to come. And then I went in and I started stripping the bad leaves off the plants. And they've really responded well with that so far. And I can see it only getting better. So tomatoes are actually doing awesome. My kale's doing well as usual. I ripped it down quite a bit also. Look at my amaranth. Looking quite well. This one's broken on top, but it's sending up new shoots, so that should be fine. 2 zucchini plants. My tomatoes that I had in the ground, I'm just going to let them pretty much bush out. They're doing quite well. My bings, I got plenty of bings. I need to get back out here and do some more picking. These are my Kentucky bush bings. Cucumbers are coming along quite nicely. They just started to shoot up again since the storm. Everything over here is looking good. This is one spaghetti plant. Spaghetti squash plant. Looking awesome. My herbs over here are doing pretty good. My Brussels sprouts, parsley. The beans said they're ready about to start running. Got to replace a couple of them, a couple of eggplants in there. Some more of my tomato plants doing quite well. My Romas mixed in with some beets. Another eggplant here. This bush right here, I had to pretty much cut it all the way down to the stem. And I would say within a week and a half, 2 weeks, it's back up like I never cut it before. I mean, I knocked every leaf off of this besides the little baby leaves that you would find in here. And it's just doing an awesome job, awesome comeback. Cucumbers starting to run the fence. Had to cut a couple of these back, and now they're coming back strong. Lettuce is doing quite well. I've been thinning it by eating it. Some more kale. My Swiss chard. Not sure what this is. If one of y'all know what this is, let me know. Otherwise, I will be getting it up and out of my garden soon. I know I plant a lot of little extras, and guess I'll look it online and see what I see. It has like reddish dots in the middle of the leaf. Nice looking plant, but that doesn't mean it's a good plant for your garden. Garlic still doing well. Peppers over here are doing quite well. My Malabar spinach really taking off. My oregano, oh, smelling good. Entwined with a bunch of my peppers. Come on, tarragon. I got tomato plant in there, eggplant. Again, more of my pepper plants. 2 different types of stevia, sweet herb. Nice, beautiful flower. Celery's doing quite well. That's my lemon thyme. That stuff smells awesome. Tomatoes over here. With my second crop that I put out. Doing quite well. Ladybugs on the hunt on my basil. Again, the pepper plants over here doing quite well. The garlic's still growing. I keep checking it because it took a bad beating. Haven't pulled it because it's still doing quite well. Look at the corn. The corn was probably beat up just as bad as anything else. I probably lost a good 8 plants. But in all, I can't complain. Still seems like I might get quite a bit of corn out of this. Ladybug's hard at work. Love to see ladybugs in the garden. Ladybugs, ladybugs, ladybugs. Again, I had 65. I'm probably down now to about between 57 and 60. Here's a corn in there. In all, I'm very pleased the way the garden bounced back. Everything is looking pretty much extremely well. My tomato plants are going to be awesome before it's all said and done. It may not look like it, but in all, when you add up all the tomato plants I got out here, I have close to 84, I think it is, tomato plants was my last count. In this little bitty area with everything else. And everything is still looking quite manageable. By far, this is the most tomato plants I've ever grown at once. So, I can't help but to have a great harvest. I should be doing a lot of canning. Same thing with the pepper plants. I've got close to 100 of those also. So between pepper plants, tomato plants, my pickles, we should make some good sauces, salsas, and pickles, and have plenty of garlic to store to get us through the winter. I thank you for taking time to have a look at my update. Now that everything seems like it's back in full swing. Hopefully we won't have no more of those big storms anytime soon. And if we do, it's just something we'll have to deal with. Thank you, happy gardening, and God bless.